Imagine a world where every movement, every leap, and every shake is stretched out, allowing us to see the hidden beauty in the ordinary. In this world, the playful antics of dogs, creatures known for their boundless energy and infectious enthusiasm, transform into something almost magical. Slow motion unveils the intricate ballet behind every wag, every bark, and every joyful sprint, revealing a side of our canine companions few of us ever truly see. As a dog bounds across a grassy field, its fur ripples with every motion, each strand catching the sunlight in a dance of color and texture. In real time, these details blur together, lost in the rush of movement. But in slow motion, the air itself seems to part in deference to the dog's exuberance. Muscles flex beneath the surface, paws splay as they make contact with the earth, and ears trail behind, flapping to a rhythm all their own. The dog's entire body becomes a study in coordination and power, a testament to generations of evolution designed for speed, agility, and survival. Watch as a tennis ball arcs through the air, spinning with quiet anticipation. The dog's eyes lock onto it with laser focus, every sense attuned to the game. In slow motion, the anticipation is palpable. You can almost feel the tension in the dog's body as it prepares to leap. Time stretches, and in that suspended moment, the dog is a masterpiece of potential energy. Muscles coil like springs, nostrils flare, and the tail stiffens, acting as a rudder for balance. Then, with a burst of controlled power, the dog launches skyward. Every detail of the leap is revealed. The extension of the legs, the twist of the torso, the way the jaws open wide in preparation to catch the prize. The ball meets its mark with a satisfying snap, and for a split second, the dog hangs in the air, triumphant. Gravity reasserts itself, and the descent begins. Paws reach for the ground, claws extended to grip the turf. Ears flutter back, framing a face that radiates pure, unfiltered joy. When the dog lands, shockwaves ripple up through its limbs, visible as gentle undulations along its back and shoulders. The impact, so often overlooked, is now a graceful transition, a perfect conclusion to a moment of athletic brilliance. The beauty of slow motion is not limited to athletic feats. Even the simplest gestures become subjects of wonder. Consider the exuberant shake, familiar to anyone who has ever given a dog a bath. In real time, it's a blur of motion, a chaotic attempt to rid fur of excess water. But in slow motion, the shake transforms into a symphony of movement. The dog's skin ripples in waves from nose to tail, sending droplets of water flying in perfect arcs. Each droplet catches the light, becoming a tiny prism that reflects the colors of the world. The dog's ears whip around, following the motion, and even its tongue might loll out, adding an extra layer of comic relief. A simple shake becomes a mesmerizing display of physics and biology. The centrifugal force generated by the shake helps dry the dog's fur far more efficiently than simple air drying. Scientists have studied this phenomenon, noting that the frequency of the shake is precisely tuned to maximize water removal while minimizing energy expenditure. In slow motion, we can appreciate the evolutionary genius behind this everyday action, and we can't help but smile at the sheer joy dogs seem to find in it. Playtime brings out another side of canine grace. Two dogs chase each other through a sunlit park, weaving in and out of patches of shadow. Their bodies twist and turn in perfect harmony, anticipating each other's moves with instinctive precision. In slow motion, the choreography becomes clear. One dog feints left, the other responds immediately, reading subtle cues in posture and eye contact. Jaws open in playful mock threats, tongues loll in laughter, and tails wag in broad sweeping arcs. The grass bends beneath their feet, sending tiny particles of dust into the air, where they hang suspended, illuminated by the golden afternoon light. This is communication without words, a language of movement and intent honed over thousands of years. Every gesture carries meaning, from the tilt of a head to the flick of a tail. In slow motion, we are granted the privilege of seeing this language unfold in exquisite detail. We gain a deeper appreciation for the intelligence and emotional depth of our canine friends, as well as the bonds that unite them. Not all moments in a dog's life are filled with frenetic energy. Sometimes, the most breathtaking slow-motion footage comes from moments of stillness and contemplation. A dog sits quietly, nose twitching as it samples the scents carried on the breeze. In slow motion, each breath is deliberate, each movement purposeful. The chest expands and contracts, nostrils quiver, and eyes blink lazily. A sudden noise catches the dog's attention, a bird taking flight perhaps, or the distant sound of a car. And the head snaps to attention. In that instant, we see the transformation from repose to alertness, a reminder of the keen senses and quick reflexes that define the species. The bond between dog and human is another source of slow-motion wonder. A child reaches out to pet a dog, and time seems to pause. The dog's eyes soften, its head dips, and the child's fingers sink into the soft fur. Every detail of the interaction is revealed. The gentle pressure of the touch, the subtle wag of the tail, the way the dog leans into the affection. These moments, so fleeting in daily life, become treasures when viewed at a slower pace. We are reminded of the trust and love that exist between species and the profound impact that simple acts of kindness can have. Training sessions offer another glimpse into the canine mind. A handler gives a command, and the dog responds with practiced precision. In slow motion, we witness the mental processes at work. The tilt of the head as the dog listens, the spark of recognition in the eyes, and the rapid execution of the desired behavior. Whether it's a sit, a stay, or a high-flying catch, the dog's willingness to engage is evident. We see the respect and admiration that flow both ways, the handler's pride in a job well done, and the dog's satisfaction in pleasing its human. Of course, not all slow-motion moments are about performance or play. Sometimes the most moving footage comes from the quieter aspects of a dog's life, moments of vulnerability and trust. A puppy nestles close to its mother, tiny paws kneading the air in search of comfort. In slow motion, the rise and fall of the mother's chest is soothing, a steady rhythm that promises safety and warmth. The puppy's eyes flutter closed, and for a moment, the world is reduced to the simple pleasures of touch and belonging. Older dogs, too, have their stories to tell. A senior dog moves with deliberate care, each step a testament to years of adventure and companionship. In slow motion, the gray hairs around the muzzle are more pronounced, the movements slower but no less dignified. There is wisdom in the way the dog surveys its surroundings, a sense of having seen and experienced much. Even as the body slows, the spirit remains undimmed, a reminder that every stage of life has its own unique beauty. The diversity among dogs is another marvel that slow motion brings to life. From the powerful stride of a German Shepherd to the playful tumble of a Jack Russell Terrier, each breed moves in its own distinctive way. The long, silky ears of a Cocker Spaniel stream out behind as it runs, while the compact, muscular body of a Bulldog barrels forward with determination. The feathered tail of a Golden Retriever becomes a living banner, waving proudly with every stride. In slow motion, these differences are magnified, highlighting the incredible variety that exists within the species. Even the quirkiest canine behaviors become sources of fascination. A dog catches a scent on the wind and begins to sneeze. In slow motion, the sneeze is transformed from a fleeting expulsion of air into a complex series of muscular contractions and tiny droplets propelled outward. The dog might shake its head afterward, ears flapping, eyes bright with renewed curiosity. These are the moments that remind us of the joy dogs find in the simplest of things. The discovery of a new smell, the thrill of a good scratch, the satisfaction of a well-earned nap. Water, too, provides endless opportunities for slow-motion magic. A dog plunges into a lake, paws churning and droplets flying. The surface tension of the water breaks in slow waves as the dog's body enters, and bubbles stream from its fur as it swims. Each paddle is a marvel of coordination, with muscles working in harmony to propel the dog forward. When the dog emerges, it shakes itself off, sending a cascade of water droplets into the air, each one caught in perfect clarity by the camera's lens. The joy on the dog's face is unmistakable, eyes shining and mouth open in a canine grin. Food is another arena where dogs display their enthusiasm in unforgettable ways. A treat is tossed into the air, and the dog's mouth opens wide to catch it. In slow motion, the tongue flicks out, jaws snap shut, and sometimes a triumphant gulp follows. The anticipation, the focus, and the satisfaction are all visible, making even a simple snack into a miniature drama. In all these moments, slow motion serves as a window into the soul of the dog. It allows us to appreciate the artistry of movement, the depth of emotion, and the sheer vitality that defines the species. Through this lens, we see not just pets, but living works of art, each one unique, each one deserving of admiration. Perhaps the greatest gift that slow-motion footage gives us is perspective. In our busy lives, it's all too easy to overlook the small miracles that happen every day. Dogs invite us to slow down, to watch, and to wonder. They remind us that joy can be found in a leap, beauty in a shake, and meaning in a simple act of companionship. As we watch dogs in slow motion, ears streaming, tongues lolling, eyes shining with excitement, we are reminded that life is made up of moments. Some are grand and dramatic, others quiet and profound, but all are worthy of our attention. Through the magic of slow motion, we are invited to join our canine friends in celebrating the extraordinary that lies hidden within the ordinary, and to carry that sense of wonder with us long after the footage ends.